and what I got back was nothing. I am completely empty-handed. I was told those documents don't exist. His remains were discovered out here on Lake Marvin Road. This is about 20 miles from the town of Canadian. If you take a look out here, you can see it is incredibly isolated and dark. Probably looks a lot like that night in November that Thomas Brown disappeared. These blocks represent the money the state gives to school districts. Now, there's a perception that the lottery money adds to that pot, but school districts tell me that perception is not reality. Instead, lottery money replaces state money. It doesn't add anything extra. If you are flying within Texas this week or really anywhere in the country, go online, check to make sure your flight is flying and on time before you go to the airport. It's because the weather that we're having in Houston right now, it's canceling and delaying flights, not only in Texas, but across the country.
The remains of a missing teenager were found almost 7 months ago in Canadian, but still, there are no answers about Thomas Brown's death.
His family is now taking steps to try to make sure his case doesn't go cold. It's the sound of dedication.
Pull it this way.
The buzz of persistence.
Is that straight right over there?
Yeah.
The hum of perseverance.
All right, we got it. We've been really quiet for a while, and we just felt like it was time to remind everybody that Thomas isn't coming home and somebody here murdered him.
Thomas Brown disappeared in 2016. His remains were found outside of Canadian in January. Still, there are questions about his death. And now more questions about who is vandalizing these signs that seek prayers for answers. One sign had the zip ties holding it cut. Another had words snipped out of it.
They cut out just "There's a killer among us."
But Thomas's family is determined to find out what happened, both to him and the signs. So they are putting up more.
Right here?
Yeah, I think that'll work.
This is banner number 5 in Canadian, and there are others to come.
Since the signs got vandalized, we have had numerous people contact us telling us they would like banners.
His family would like justice.
That's really just our goal. We just want to find who did it. Let's get our answers. The sooner the better. And then we can, I think our community can begin to heal.
The banners are just one sign of Thomas's family's conviction to find answers.
An ABC7 exclusive tonight. More than just voters and candidates will be closely watching Saturday's election.
Another set of eyes will be double checking the results after a virus crippled the county's computer system. The saying is every vote counts, and some Amarillo City Council candidates want to make sure that is true.
Given the amount of effort that each of us as candidates and all of the citizens in the city of Amarillo actually have invested in this election, I think that it's only fair.
City Council candidates Thomas Warren II and Treva Harper, along with mayoral candidate Kip Billups and attorney Ryan Brown, submitted a petition asking the Texas Secretary of State to send an inspector to oversee the election.
I'm not doubting the election integrity, but we know we have safeguards.
The group submitted the required 15 signatures needed to request an inspector after computer problems continued to plague the county's IT system.
I don't see any way that this doesn't affect the election administrator's office.
Potter County Judge Nancy Tanner says the county is ready for the inspector the Secretary of State's office says it is sending.
We always welcome them to come in and check things out.
She is confident there will be no discrepancies in the results. She says the voting system was tested once the virus was discovered before early voting began.
It's not on the county internet system at all. It has its own standalone system, and it was not infected or affected by this virus.
The candidates and the county say because local races impact citizens' daily lives, both are electing to verify the results are accurate. ABC7 is your election headquarters. We'll also be keeping a close watch on the races. There's all kinds of yoga, hot yoga, slow yoga, and goat yoga. Now, if you take a look, there's flying yoga. So Delaney and I tried to earn our wings. Take a look at these hilarious results. Inside a warehouse off of Southwestern Street, there are several hanging hammocks. They look relaxing.
We're just going to deep inhale, reach the arms up. Deep inhale, look up. We're going to exhale, fold forward, swan dive it forward.
It's deceiving because once you hop up, you hang on for dear life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I thought I was doing pretty good with strength training, and now I'm rethinking that.
That's what's so cool about this is you're working your tail off. You are. Yeah.
But at the same time, it was fun.
By the time you know it, you're exhausted and you feel like you just took a test because it's very, mentally challenging also.
So I can lift and slide my left foot up. Yeah. And this is easier without socks, but y'all can do it with socks. Good.
Instructor Abby Moldenhauer easily glides through the positions. That's because she is a professional aerialist who toured with Ringling Brothers. But this class is no circus act. It's a hardcore workout.
It's a total body workout, and if you've ever done TRX, it's a lot like that, like the unstableness. So it's working all of those muscles. It's firing every single muscle in your body.
Every single one. I felt muscles I didn't know existed the next day.
Prayer position.
The prayer we're sending up is that we survive this workout.
And that's what's so cool about this is because it's so fun. You want to come and you're working out and you don't even realize it. And by the time you know it, you have a six-pack.
The floating fabric can even help those with injuries get into yoga positions hard to achieve on the floor.
This will help to actually relieve the back and to take the pressure off the lower back. Helps to expand and bring apart the spine, so it just kind of helps to release that tension.
As for us, we earned our wings in butterfly position, floating somewhat gracefully off the floor. And flying yoga offers everything aerial. There's trapeze, even contortion. I think that's going to be our next workout.
Oh,
see if we can do it fine.
Yeah, that sounds great.